Hello Broncos, my name is Kayla Morgan reporting for WE TV. On February 3rd, there was an incident of sexual assault in Waldo Library. According to WMU police, they do have leads, but have yet to apprehend a suspect. Here is police officer Andrew Bachmann with procedures and safety tips for campus.
What we see is a lot of things are fueled by alcohol. So, if students, just by being intoxicated, if you're under 21, that's against the law. So some students, think, okay, well, I've had a couple of drinks, and they're wandering around campus. Most of the time, we don't have contact with them. But if somebody in the group or they're doing something that brings attention to themselves, especially if it's late at night, they're yelling and screaming or jumping in the road. Occasionally depends on how intoxicated they are. We find a lot of the incidents are alcohol based. So our assaults, our damage to property, even sometimes thefts are alcohol based. So if you party responsibly, we feel that a lot of times crime is reduced from that. If somebody calls on somebody's behalf because they're intoxicated, the caller, if they're intoxicated and they're under the age of 21, will not face an MIP if they call about somebody else. Or if the person that is intoxicated seeks out a police officer or calls a police officer or medical staff, they won't get any repercussions of an MIP if they present themselves for treatment. We do have a document called the Annual Security Report that is published every October 1st that reflects the past 3 years' crime statistics of the crimes that are reported to us. So if anything that happens on campus, the campus community is asked to report it to us, and then it'll reflect whatever the 12 Clery crimes are, and those will make it on there. Those are major crimes including murder, sexual assault, vehicle theft, arson, burglary, armed robbery, aggravated assault, drug, weapon, and alcohol arrests or referrals, arson, and hate crimes or hate crime bias. And you can look on that to see. Most of the things that we do take are alcohol related, and we take thefts, that most of them are preventable, but those are probably the biggest crimes that we take, sometimes damage to property too. But our assaults and violent crimes are relatively low. One of the biggest things that they see after doing after-action reports for all these shootings is they're not spontaneous events. Okay, there's several cues, sometimes more than that. People know, they'll start interviewing people. Well, yeah, there was this time when I saw this person do so-and-so, or I had some information, this person wasn't acting right. And we're trying to, by our training, empower people to, report those things before they happen, because maybe they could get that person some help that they need. Maybe there can be some sort of intervention before it raises to the level of violence. A lot of times these incidents happen. It might be a mental health issue. People see somebody slip in behavior, they slip in, hygiene, and they have concerns about them, but they don't report them. They're not sure what to do. So, you obviously have the option, if it's student, faculty, or staff, to call the police department. If it's faculty or staff, contact HR, or if it's a student, contact, counseling services or student conduct and get them in the system. Just use this as a resource. We're here, for the university community, so they can contact us. One of probably the biggest misnomers that we had to fight through is we've had a police department since 1973, and people still think we are just a security department. We're the same as any other police department. We're fully functioning. We have 2 full-time detectives. We're open 24/7, 365. So we're always here, and we're always here for students if they need us.
If you have any additional information regarding this incident, please contact the WMU Police Department at 269-387-5555. I'm Kayla Morgan, connecting you to WMU.